Hi there, I'm John Smedley. I'm the CEO of a new company named Pixel Mage Games. Pixel Mage Games was founded by a group of industry veterans who've made a lot of games that you have likely played. We founded Pixel Mage Games with a simple idea: to make an incredibly deep fantasy sandbox game. We want to have AI that breathes life into the world. We want our games to have their own unique look and feel. So we've come up with a beautiful 2D pixel art style that we think you're really going to like. We also want to make our games have an incredibly deep and engaging multiplayer aspect to them. So we've come up with a system where you can play the game either single player or you can play it with hundreds of your friends on the servers that you host yourself. Today, I'm proud to announce that our first game is called Hero's Song. It is an open world, roguelike fantasy sandbox experience that you can either play by yourself or with hundreds or thousands of your friends.
Hero's Song features deep world and history generation. You start by creating a new world by choosing the gods that rule that world. And that determines everything. What biomes exist, so whether it's forests or mountains or deserts, as well as what civilizations have existed over thousands of years of history. Hero's Song has a wide variety of races and classes for you to play. All of the things you would expect in an awesome fantasy RPG are there. We have elves and dwarves, as well as warriors and wizards, but there's lots of surprises ahead too. Hero's Song is also a hardcore action RPG. You'll pick and customize a hero, and that hero comes with a fully detailed history and genealogy. Combat is real-time and tactical, giving you the time you need to make creative decisions and consider the consequences. Friendly fire is always on, and death is real in Hero's Song. When your hero dies, they must travel to the Shadow World and complete a trial. The specific details of that trial are totally dependent upon the god you've chosen to rule the afterlife. If you fail, he's lost forever. But if your hero survives a long adventuring career and proves worthy, they can even ascend to be a god themselves. Your ascended hero can then be shared with other players, and they can use it as a god to shape their own new world. And so your heroes will live forever. With all the world and character options available, each run in Hero's Song is totally unique.
We spent a lot of time on the world building and breathing life into the world, making the magic systems and the pantheon of gods and all of this stuff that you're going to see when playing the game. And we wanted this process to be super collaborative. So we're working with New York Times best-selling author Patrick Rothfuss.
Hey there, everybody. My name's Pat Rothfuss, author of Name the Wind and a few other books. I have been working with the Pixel Mage team, helping them create the world that this game is going to be set in. We've been talking mythology, religion, different races, gods. In short, this is sort of my bread and butter. I love building worlds, and the creative team has been a ton of fun to work with. So, if you enjoy good role-playing, good world-building, good mythology, good story, you should really consider jumping on board here.
Overpower is a class-based medieval shooter game that combines MMO-style character progression with mobile combat mechanics. It's for gamers that love MMO-style PvP, but don't want to grind for months just to start playing. We want to offer all the character progression that an MMO offers at a fraction of the time commitment. That means upgrading your gear, crafting new weapons, discovering powerful abilities, and unlocking new classes. We plan to support joining guilds, questing, playing ranked arenas, all inside a vast fantasy world where a dynamic storyline drives the release of future content. The story of Overpower begins in Arkland, where the Empire is assembling its forces to combat a civil war. Currently, there are 4 classes, each with unique abilities, weapons, and playstyles, with 5 different game modes and 9 unique levels. The combat in Overpower is designed to be fast-paced, fun, and easy to learn. Each class has a combination of abilities and attacks designed to outplay your enemies. Combine your favorite abilities and weapons to create your own unique playstyle. Development has come a long way in the last 2 years without any type of funding. We're here on Kickstarter to help polish the areas that are still lacking, mainly VFX, sound design, and animation. We have big plans for Overpower and some really awesome stretch goals. So if this is a game that excites you, please support us now and tell a friend to do the same. Together, we can make Overpower overpowered.
Hi there, we're Sweebo, and we turn something like this into something like this, using something like this. Think of it as a physio thing to help with injury recovery or simply get you more active in your life. But most importantly, it's all about the games. Like most people, we love games. And for us at Sweebo, we also love designing and making them. We've got tons of games already, everything from racing games to platformers, built for single or multiplayer, plus we have plenty more in production. We've been trialing our product already. We know this is rare for a Kickstarter campaign, but we needed to know that our product had a place out there and that it could actually make a difference for people. Most of you know how this Kickstarter thing works. And yes, we're looking for your support. As a team of developers and gamers, we often think in terms of gaming. So, we need your help to reach the next level. So what we're trying to say is that we need your help to get from something like this to something a bit more like this. Some of you are already checking out the rewards we're offering below, and to you, we say thank you. To those of you who still need a little convincing, here's my cat on a balance board. To find out more about Sweebo, check out our website for some sweet game footage. And to find out more about a Kickstarter, just look below. And as we say, from the bottom of the world, Ngamihi Nui, or huge respect to all of you. That wasn't bad. Maximum respect to all of you.
The essence of our game is defend the castle from mythical creatures, thus you earn diamonds, then spend them to improve the castle, improve skills of heroes or buy new gear. In a sense, of our game is infinite because monsters will always attack the castle. The question is how long you can hold out in defense, how many enemies you can overcome. The longer you hold the defense on the castle, the more monsters appear and the stronger they are. But in this case you get more diamonds.
Hello, my name is Stepan and I'm co-founder of Lunar Games and lead game developer. Work in Lunar Games helps me to implement my childhood dream to become a game developer, and this brings me satisfaction. King of the Hill is physics-based game and this requires a huge amount of calculation. There are 6 heroes in King of the Hill so far. All of them have unique weapons and abilities. For example, Olaf. He uses axes and has 2 special abilities. First is to throw 2 weapons with one shot. The other one is to throw Glacier Axe, which slows enemies. With all of that, our game is not similar to all other games we have already played.
Also, this game has a king. Sometimes he will give you a good advice, but mostly he will laugh at you when you miss out or when you prevent enemies attack the castle. My name is Andriy and I am a co-founder of Lunar Games Studio. For a long time I was engaged in painting and graphic design. In due time I graduated from Academy of Arts and then worked in the advertising and communication. For each of us, this game is more than just a job. Accordingly, money is not the main priority of the project, but they will enable us to complete the implementation of our ideas. Kickstater. We need your support.